There's a big growth in digital payment market. Take China for example. It took 4 years for China to grow from paying by cash to digital payment. Now in big cities in China, wherever you go, a lot of the payments are actually done using Alipay or WeChat Pay. So this is one big growth area. The second big growth area is actually blockchain technology. So it is growing everywhere in different cities around the world. So first is cashless payment growing everywhere in the world. Second is blockchain technology growing everywhere in the world. And we see Xpose as a combination of these two. Take for example, in China's case, there's a lot. WeChat and Alipay needs a supplier, which is the payment gateway, to support this payment system. Hence, Xpose device is actually a cashless payment gateway and also a blockchain payment gateway. So take for example, there are great teams like TenX, Monaco and ChangeBank providing the blockchain side of payment method. However, for this to succeed, they also need a payment gateway. So Xpose actually acts as a payment gateway. Take for example, a very simple scenario. If you have a Visa card, but there is no Visa POS machine, there's no POS machine that supports Visa or MasterCard, your Visa is actually basically useless. Hence, we want to be able to provide this payment gateway for payment methods such as TenX, Monaco, and ChangeBank, so that the cashless payment and also the blockchain payment industry can grow stronger and stronger. So, take for example, in the case of China, it took 4 years for China to totally replace traditional POS device, or what we call EDC device. So now, in major cities in China, most of the devices are actually smart device. Hence, the payment gateway is the smart device and the payment method is actually Alipay and WeChat Pay. In the blockchain payment system, we envisage the same thing happening. So now, companies like Monaco, TenX and ChangeBank are actually using Visa as a payment gateway. However, as they evolve, they will move into a payment gateway system whereby it's totally connected to the blockchain system. Hence, we are actually the payment gateway, not just for Monaco, Visa and ChangeBank, but future blockchain-based and cashless-based payment should have a payment gateway supported through a blockchain technology system. Hence, our smart device is not positioned just to support companies like TenX and Monaco, but also to support future cashless payment systems such as the WeChat Pay and the Alipays of the world. Companies like Visa and MasterCard have served us well. Many of us have Master and Visa in our hands. Moving forward, the current way doesn't necessarily work. When banks and financial institutions start to move towards blockchain, they also need a payment method that is supporting blockchain. So companies like Monaco and TenX is the payment method. We also need a payment gateway. The payment gateway is Xpose. When people pay, they will need to pay through the blockchain system. We are connected to the blockchain system, and we have all the benefits of blockchain system, which financial institutions and banks are trying to connect into. Hence, we will become the connector for institutions, banks, and payment methods. Today, we see a trend moving whereby the role of banking or financial institution and the role of internet companies are actually blurring in the sense that they're actually combining. Take for example, in the case of Ant Financial, a company belonging to Alibaba, it is both a banking service company and also a technology company. Moving ahead, we see more banks moving in the technology side and more technology company moving into the banking side. Pundi X wants to serve as an intermediary for this kind of services. As our service grows, the blockchain can service different parties. It can service payment gateways like TenX, it can service payment methods like TenX, Monaco. It can also service credit lending services. It can service cashless payment service, such as our own Pundi, WeChat, or Alipay. Hence, we look at this device as a connector of different banking services and different technological services, all combined using blockchain technologies. I think we can take one reference, which is China. From 2012, there was zero market for cashless payment. So then came Alipay and WeChat Pay. In 2017, this market is between $4 to $8 trillion in China. And we see the same thing happening in different countries. South Korea, Japan, India, etc. Everyone, regardless of whether it's private institution or the government, is trying to go into the cashless digital payment market and trying to get the market. So, if the market for China today is $8 trillion US, 5 years from now, I think it's safe to assume that the global market is at least 5 times what it is right now. And if you just take China for example, it should be a 40 trillion US dollar market. And that is only in China. Hence the possibility is limitless. And what is very interesting about blockchain technology is that the current market condition is such that all these players are actually segregated, whereby Alipay doesn't work in India and Paytm's network doesn't work in South Korea. However, with blockchain technology, all these payment gateways are interconnected because blockchain is decentralized. Hence, we believe that with the adoption of blockchain technology, it will actually make the digital cashless payment market grow further and even faster. As a payment gateway or a financial ecosystem, we can work with everyone. So for example, if there's a lot of users in Singapore that uses TenX, hence we will support TenX as a payment method in this payment gateway ecosystem. If Omisco is a visa of Thailand, hence we will support Omisco, and we are actually the payment gateway that will receive the payment from Omisco services. So we want to be everywhere, and we want to work with all the biggest players and the best players in the different markets. And because it's blockchain, all these players in return can be interoperable with each other. Hence, a user in South Korea using a financial services can actually pay and buy in Indonesia seamlessly and decentralized through blockchain.